Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us tonight at 11 o'clock. I'm Sasha Loftus. The rise in violence has funeral directors and morticians speaking out here in Las Vegas, reminding the community about the impact these kinds of incidents have. A march took place this afternoon in the historic west side of town, honoring the lives lost to violence. Madison Kimbrough joins us live this evening with more on their message. Madison.
Yeah, we're here off of Owens Avenue, and it's where the march took place earlier, but it's also where a homicide took place just a couple days ago. And organizers say it's time for a change, and it starts here.
And I've watched this community evolve, and it's not getting any better, it's getting worse at this point.
The National Funeral Directors and Morticians Association of Nevada coming together Sunday evening to get a message out, stop the violence and increase the peace. Seems simple, but according to Metro, Las Vegas has seen a 67% increase in murders across the valley compared to last year. Community members, particularly in the historic West Side District, want change.
We want to just encourage the community to be aware of issues that take place day in and day out, where young people, older people are dying from senseless violence, and our goal was to target here first. At
Sunday's march, local funeral homes slowly processioned through on Owens Avenue with empty hearses. Families who had lost loved ones to violence also carried signs and posters with their family members' picture. Emily Dodd and her granddaughter Journey experienced their own loss last year and say that having a march like this brings them a sense of security.
It brings strength to myself, as well as it allows me to know that I'm not the only one going through this.
To see that I'm also not doing this alone, and that kids my age are going through the same thing I'm going through.
And the plan is to have more political figures involved in these marches to get the message out. They're hoping that they'll have one or two more marches coming up within next year. Reporting live, Madison Kimbrough, live, local now.